Closing tools. Let me help you the same way that I would help a friend or a relative. Just imagine I'm your cousin, for instance. We're just having a conversation here. Let's forget about the options. Let's forget about insurance. Let's forget about the decision. Let's forget about the details. Let me just have a conversation with you and let me help you the same way that I would help one of my friends, one of my relatives. Now, my goal is not to sell you a policy. Matter of fact, let's forget about that for a second. My goal is to help you. So let me help you by making the best decision, regardless if it's getting insurance today or getting insurance tomorrow. My goal is to make sure that at least you have all the information so that you can make the best decision. Now, matter of fact, if you were my cousin, a friend, or a relative, my goal is to make sure that you're leaving with the right decision, that you're making the right decision, that you're not putting yourself out there. So why don't we start and let me share with you a couple things. Since you don't have insurance, the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to put yourself in a critical situation. You're going to encounter a life-changing event that's going to put you in a situation that you never expected. So my goal is to help you because that's the same way that I would help my friend or a relative. Matter of fact, I had a conversation the other day with one of my relatives. Matter of fact, is one of my cousins, and they were asking me if it would be the best thing for them to leave their job and look for a better job because they were tired and they had a lot of issues. So my advice to them was, don't leave your job now, find another one and then move on. Because if you quit your job and then you're simply looking for another job, you're jobless until you find that other job. So you're going to be stuck without having any finances. So the smartest decision is for them to actually go look for another job, find another job, start the other job, and then quit your job that you're not so satisfied. So with insurance, it's the same thing. If you're not 100% convinced that this is the best option, leave with insurance at least for now and continue shopping around, but at least you're driving with insurance. See, that's the advice that I gave my cousin. It's the same advice that I'm giving you. Don't look at the details of it. Just make sure you're making the best decision. Now, what's going to put you in a better position? Leaving with insurance or leaving without insurance? That's exactly what I tell my friends and relatives. What's going to put you in a better position? If you don't make a decision, is it going to be better or worse? If you make a decision, is it going to be better or worse? By you making a decision today, either leaving with insurance or not leaving with insurance, what gives you a better, more positive outcome? Leaving with insurance or leaving without insurance? All of these concepts are the concepts that I use and then I share with any friends or relatives whenever they need some advice. Why? Because it's true. You're going to make a decision today either to leave with insurance or not to leave with insurance. Now, what you're forgetting is the pros and cons of the decision that you make. Even if you're leaving with no insurance, you're still making a decision to continue taking a risk. You're making a decision on putting yourself out there to be responsible financially, having legal complications, stress, emotional issues. I mean, we're talking of so many things. So you're still making a decision. You're just making a decision to encounter negatives versus if you leave with insurance, you leave with the possibility of getting something more affordable, of making a better decision. So my advice, and the same thing that I tell my friends and relatives, let's think about this. Let's do it together. Now, I don't mind helping you. My goal is to help you make a decision because I care about you the same way that I would care about my friends or relatives. That's truly the way we work. I care about your position, I care about your situation, and I understand that if I'm able to help you make a better decision, that's going to protect you and eliminate all these issues. And hopefully you appreciate that, and maybe you're going to thank me, maybe you're not, but that's my job. My job is to help you. So why don't we look at this together? Use this tool. It's going to completely distract them from all the prices and the quotes and the rates. And they're really going to understand that your goal is to help them. They're going to trust you a lot more. They're going to appreciate your help a lot more because simply you're telling them, look, let me help you the same way that I would help my friend or relatives. Use this tool. It's very powerful and you're going to be able to gain their trust.